Hello student, once again welcome to my YouTube channel Kunal GeoGIS. So today we will start a new lecture of MSc Geography second year. This is the sixth lecture of geographical thought. So today we will discuss about some important geographer like as Immanuel Kant, Alexander von Humboldt, W.M. Davis and Carl Ritter. So let's begin to our lecture. So our first geographer is Immanuel Kant. Immanuel Kant was born in Königsberg on 22nd April 1724. Immanuel Kant, best known for his contribution to philosophy, and Immanuel Kant also played an important role in the development of geography in 18th century. In 1714, Kant entered the University of Königsberg and studied primarily with the philosophy faculty, and his father died in 1746, and for the next 9 years, Kant earned his living as a private tutor. In 1756, he got the professorship and supplemented his income by working as an assistant librarian and through the lecturing. During this time, he published several papers in 1781, and Immanuel Kant published the Critique of Pure Reason. So let's see the another information about Kant. So Kant collects the data and then analyzes on it, and Kant was also called the armchair geographer. And Immanuel Kant classified the empirical knowledge in two ways. First way is physical classification, and second way is logical classification. As well as Immanuel Kant credited for the pioneer other branches of geography like political geography, mathematical geography, as well as commercial geography. Then Immanuel Kant placed the geography in the central position of the science. And Kant published the other important works on ethics, religions, law, astronomy and history. All these include the first one is Universal Natural History in 1755, Critique of Practical Reason in 1788, the Critique of Judgment 1790, and last one is the Metaphysics of Moral 1797. So next one, Alexander von Humboldt. Alexander von Humboldt, born in Berlin in 1769. He was the German scientist and geographer, and he helped to find modern geography and pioneer in the plant geography and climatology. And Humboldt was known as father of modern geography, and he was studied in geology, biology and political science, mining. And Humboldt was explored the Mexico and Central America and as well as South America for the study of nature, and he drew the first map with the isothermal line connecting point of same temperature, etc. And Humboldt tried to describe fully the physical universe in his work Cosmos. In the 5 volume, he was recorded the Peru's current cold water and the first time, and then he were measure the temperature and velocity of this current. And another is he was the travel to Vesuvius volcano in Italy in 1806. In his first volume, he described the presented about the whole universe, and second volume described nature through the ages since the times of ancient Egyptian. Third volume discuss about the law of celestial space, and fourth volume describe about the man and its races. Next one is William Morris Davis. He was born in 1850. William Morris Davis was an American geographer, geologist, and geomorphologist. William Morris Davis is often considered the father of American geography. Davis was a tenacious as well as a keen observer of nature and a master of logical deduction and brilliant of disparate observation and ideas from his own field observation and studies made by the original 19th century surveyors of the western United States, and he devised his most influential scientific contribution, the geographical cycle, and his theory first defined in its 1889 article, the rivers and valleys of the Peninsula, which was the model of how rivers erode uplifted land to base level. And Davis was inspired by the work of Erasmus and Charles Darwin. His theory, cycle of erosion, also known as geographical cycle or geographic cycle theory, the evolution of landform, and in this theory is first set forth by William Davis between the 1884 and 1934. Landform were assumed to change through time from youth to maturity to old age. Each stage is having a specific characteristic. These theories, in this theory suggested that river have three main stages of development, generally divided into youthful, mature, and old age stages. Each stage has distinct landform and other properties associated with them, which can occur along the length of rivers, upper, middle, and lower course. Our next is Carl Ritter. Carl Ritter was born in 1779. He was a German geographer and the founder of modern human geography, and helped to define the reach of geography and its relation with other science, and accentuated the influence of the natural atmosphere in the development and the activities of the man. And Carl Ritter was also known as the father of modern geography. In 1817, he declared that the states evolved as if they were living beings, and the history of the towns was determined by its geography and influenced by the climate and its territory. Carl Ritter was the professor of the University of Berlin and founded the Geographic Society of Berlin in 1890. Then in 1819 he became the professor of history at Frankfurt, and then in 1820 professor of history at Berlin, where shortly afterward he began also to lecture at the military college. After he remained in this position till his death. And Carl Ritter was a scientific compiler of the first rank. His initial work in geography, Carl Ritter, include the two volumes on Europe written between the 1804 and 1807. In 1810, he wrote the systematic geography of world entitled and was their physician geography, and he declared the geography as the earth science which is related to local condition, the properties of the place in relation to the temporal, formal and physical characteristic. So I hope you understood today's lecture. So see you in the next lecture. Thank you.